Premier, just wanted to ask you, this morning the Public Health Agency announced that there was a case of a rare blood clot due to AstraZeneca in Canada, and at the same time, the U.S. is pausing the Johnson & Johnson for similar issues. I'm just wondering, how worried are you about vaccine hesitancy given these issues?
Well, thank you for the question. And I've not been briefed on the Canadian case. I'm aware of it. I know I'll get a further briefing from Dr. Henry and Minister Dix later this afternoon at our regular briefings. And then, of course, as I've said a couple of times, Cabinet meets tomorrow to have that discussion. With respect to AstraZeneca, the National Advisory Committee on Immunizations has not yet rendered a decision on whether it's appropriate to continue using that product in Canada and under what circumstances that would happen. I'll await for that advice from Dr. Tam, which of course gets input from not just Dr. Henry, but from health officials across the country. With respect to the Johnson & Johnson, there is no Johnson & Johnson available in Canada at the moment, and I have not heard from the Prime Minister that that's high on the list of places to focus. We are grateful that the Pfizer vaccine is becoming in regular amounts. That's allowed us to plan not just for our age cohorts, which is going very, very well, but also to pivot and to use vaccines as a tool to reduce outbreaks, whether it be immunizing frontline workers, as we're doing in Surrey today with police and fire, bus drivers as well, and other parts of the Lower Mainland, or focusing on community outbreaks like Whistler and earlier Prince Rupert. The vaccine is a valuable tool for public health officials, but the first tool is for everybody to follow the orders that are already in place. And I believe that we'll continue to work hard with the vaccines that are available to us, and we'll take advice from the national body on what to do with AstraZeneca. The hesitancy question, quite frankly, hasn't appeared. As we've received AstraZeneca, it's disappeared into the arms of British Columbians, and I suspect that will continue. The advice that I've been given today, which may change, but the advice I've been given today is that you should take the first vaccine that's offered to you because it's in the interest of not just yourself, but your neighbors, your family, and your community.
Next question is from Lisa Houston, News 1130.
Well, hello.
Sorry, Binder. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, Binder. Go ahead.
It's my fault.
Premier, speaking of Dr. Tam, she actually got a vaccine dose today. And I'm wondering, not to out you on your age or anything, but I believe you are eligible for the AstraZeneca in pharmacies. Have you received your shot yet? If not, why not? Would you consider doing that in front of people to show them that you have confidence in AstraZeneca? And do you think it would be worthwhile to have other high-profile British Columbians also join in?
Well, thank you for that. I have not yet been vaccinated. I did take advantage of the online tool, and my spouse and I registered for our age cohort, which has not yet been called, I'll say. Has not yet been called, I'll repeat. And it took 2 minutes to do the two of us. So I had been staying in that stream, but I have been discussing with my colleagues whether or not it would be a good idea for me to get an AstraZeneca vaccine. I know my colleague in Ontario, Premier Ford, has done that. I would have no hesitation whatsoever. I was more inclined to wait my turn, but if there was a value in me getting the shot based on advice from Dr. Henry, advice from the National Committee, I would do that in a minute.